All right, so in this video, we are going to solve these exponential equations over here. Now, the first question is kind of the trickiest one because we normally do exponents first. We distribute the exponent into the bracket. But when you have a constant inside a bracket and a negative exponent, you don't want to distribute immediately. Instead, you want to make the exponent positive. So I'm going to move this down to the bottom. So the top just has the y cubed that remains there. And the bottom, I have 15x cubed y minus 3, and I'm going to move this towards the end. So 10x to the power of 1, which is basically just 10x over here. Now that I've done this, I want to simplify it. So I'll just simplify the bottom to begin with, just to make things a bit easier. So I'm going to start by multiplying my constants. So 15 times 10 is 150. X cubed times x, I'm going to add my exponents. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And y to the negative 3 just stays the same. And finally, I can combine my two y terms. Because it's division, I'm going to do subtraction. So 3 minus negative 3, that's just 3 plus 3, which is y to the power of 6. That's the final solution. Sure wrote this a bit more central, but pretty much the final solution. Okay, let's go to this second question. This one's pretty straightforward. We're going to start by just distributing the exponent into the bracket. So don't forget to distribute it to the constant. 3 squared is 9. Then 4 times 2 is 8. And 2 times 2 is 4. Bottom just stays the exact same. Now we can simplify this. So 9 divided by 12 just simplifies to 3 over 4. You divide them both by 3. 8 minus negative 2, that's 8 plus 2, which is 10. And 4 minus 6 is negative 2. And we don't want negative exponents in our final solution. So we're going to move the n to the denominator. So our final solution is 3m10 over 4n squared. Okay, third question here. Again, we're going to just start with all the exponents and distributing them into the bracket. So p negative 5 r6 over p4 r square p to the negative 2. I'll just simplify the denominator a bit. I'll combine these two p terms. So 4 plus negative 2 is just 2. Now I'll combine the division. So I'm going to subtract exponents. So negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. And 6 minus 2 is 4. And then I just want to make my exponents positive. So I'm going to move the p term to the denominator and make the exponent positive 7. And last question over here. There's a lot of ways you can do this question, but I'm going to start by distributing my exponents into the bracket. Since there are no constants in there, I have no problem distributing negative exponents into the brackets. So this is just going to be x negative 3, y negative 1. This is going to stay the same, x4, y3, because there's nothing to distribute there. And for the bottom, I have x negative 4 and y positive 6. All this is the exponent of negative 1. I'm just going to combine the top terms here. So negative 3 plus 4 is just 1. So I just have an x there. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So xy squared, bottom stays the same. I'll combine these. 1 minus negative 4, that's 1 plus 4, which is 5. And 2 minus 6 is negative 4. And now I'll distribute the exponent from the outside. So this becomes negative 5 and this becomes positive 4. And last step, I'll make my exponent positive. I'll just move the x to the denominator.